Hi, everybody. It is Dr. Lynch here. I'm going to read a book to you today. I'm going to read it without my children. This book is called A Terrible Thing Happened. The reason I'm going to read it to you without my children today is that when we read this book together, they like to talk about something that happened to them, and it makes them feel better to be able to talk about it. This is Sherman, and we're going to read with Sherman in this book. And so, a lot of the way that Sherman feels is the way that my children were feeling when something bad happened to them. So, they like to talk about it. When we read this book together, you might want to talk to somebody in your family if something has happened to you and you would like to talk about it too. So, we're just going to read it together by ourselves today. This is called A Terrible Thing Happened by Margaret Holmes. Sherman Smith saw the most terrible thing. He was very upset. It really scared Sherman to see such a terrible thing. Sherman did not like feeling so afraid. He did not want to remember what happened. So Sherman decided not to think about all the terrible things he saw. Sherman thought that would make him feel better. At first, the plan seemed to work. Sherman woke up every morning, he brushed his teeth, and he went to school. Sherman played with his friends, he teased his sister, and he walked his dog. Everything seemed all right for a while, but something inside of Sherman was starting to bother him. Sherman had to play more, run faster, sing louder in order to forget the terrible thing he saw. Other things started happening to Sherman too. Sometimes he did not feel hungry. Sometimes his stomach hurt or his head hurt. Sometimes he felt sad, but he didn't know why. Sometimes he was nervous for no reason at all. Sometimes he did not sleep very well. Sometimes when he did sleep, he had very bad dreams. The bad dreams scared Sherman. All of these things made Sherman very angry. It seemed like Sherman was angry all the time. Sherman started getting in trouble at school. Sometimes he felt so angry that he did mean things. Getting into trouble so often made Sherman feel bad. Sherman didn't understand all of his bad feelings. He felt confused. Sometimes parents help children figure out their feelings. Sometimes teachers or other grown-ups help. And that is how Sherman met Miss Maple. Miss Maple helped Sherman think about his feelings. She listened while Sherman talked to her. They played while they talked, and Sherman did not feel as mixed up when he talked to Miss Maple. Once, when Sherman and Miss Maple were coloring, she told him to draw a picture of how he felt when he was angry. That seemed like a strange thing to draw, but Sherman did it anyway. After that, Sherman drew lots of pictures. Pictures of the pain in his stomach, pictures of the bad dreams he had, pictures of the fear he felt. And at last, pictures of the terrible thing he saw. Sherman and Miss Maple talked about the pictures. He asked if the terrible thing he saw was his fault. Sherman said he worried a lot about that. No, Mrs. Maple told Sherman. It was not your fault. It was not your fault. Sherman told Miss Maple a lot of things. He told her about the bad dreams. He told her about how scared he felt. It was all very hard to do. Miss Maple was proud that Sherman was trying to talk about such hard things. Sherman found that it felt good to let his feelings out. Feeling good helped Sherman feel stronger. And when Sherman felt stronger, he did not feel so angry. Nothing can change the terrible thing that Sherman saw. But now he does not feel so mean. He is not so scared or worried. His stomach does not hurt as much, and the bad dreams hardly ever happen. Sherman Smith is feeling much better now. He just thought you would want to know. The end. So, this is a book that my children love to read, and then they like to talk about things that have happened to them, and maybe it'll help you too. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. I hope this helps. Have a great day.